Welcome to another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Let's not waste no more time. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. And so I haven't been posting any content for a little bit of a while now. That's because life has been happening, both good and bad. But through it all, hey. But through all the good, through all the bad, God is still great. God is still great always. So I was looking at a post a little bit ago, and it said something about depression is more of a tiredness of life. Or hold on. Let me get this exact quote right. I want to get this exact quote right. Okay. 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 So it was a post that said those who are depression tired to their loved ones. Okay. And I was reading the post, and I came across this one thing that said about that said something about depression. And it said, I just can't sleep it off. Depression tiredness is much more a tiredness of life than just physical tiredness. And so when I read that specific part, a tiredness of life. And so I just sat there and I marinated on that for a second. And I was like, Yeah. Yeah, how many times have we been there? We've just had a tiredness of life. And you're tired of dealing with depression symptoms. You're tired of having to fight this battle 24/7 in your head. And you're just exhausted every single day from fighting a battle that you want to win. But you know, in order to win the battle, you gotta fight every day. You gotta fight every day, and you gotta wage war on depression every day. Yeah, managing your symptoms every day. You gotta kind of wage war when you're dealing with depression. And when you're tired of life, when you're tired of fighting the symptoms of depression, you just want it all to go away, and suicide definitely becomes a option to stop the everyday war that takes place mentally in your head. It's a mental warfare that's being waged every day. And that can be exhausting, or it is exhausting to fight that battle every day, because after you fight that battle, and your depression is defeated, but and your depression is defeated for that particular day, you have no room for anything else because all your energy is spent. And so yeah, depression can make life tired, can make you feel tired in a life. I can remember just the other day, I had just gotten out of the shower. Okay, I had gotten out of the shower, and there were some very serious suicidal ideations that just popped up in my head. Okay, and those suicidal ideations came from the fact that I used to be addicted to porno. Okay, I used to be addicted, but the thoughts really keep coming up in my head, and so I just got out of the shower. Pornographic thoughts hit my mind, and all of a sudden that was replaced with suicidal ideation. Okay, because it's like, because there was a part of me that said in that moment, I would rather take my life rather than to fight these immoral thoughts that run through my head. I would rather take my life than think about those thoughts, because, and there was a short period where I questioned, am I ever going to stop thinking about this? Am I ever going to stop thinking about this? Then once I had those thoughts, those suicidal ideation thoughts, you got to go to, you have to go to God. You have to go to God and say, intervene. Hey, intervene. Interrupt these thoughts. And more often, he does every time. He does every time. Okay. And stop those thoughts of porno. Stop those thoughts of suicidal ideation. And I was okay again. Okay. I was okay again. So yeah, it's much more than physical tiredness. Depression is much more than physical tiredness. It's the tiredness of life. Tiredness of, in my case, fighting these immoral thoughts, or fighting the thoughts of you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not loved, you're a burden. And some of you out there can relate to that, okay? Some of you out there who are watching this video can relate to what I'm talking about. Depression is a never-ending 24/7 war that sometimes it really doesn't go away. It just goes down, okay? Like sometimes when I'm at work, okay? When I'm at work, depression is still there, but it sort of sits at the back of the classroom, okay? And it keeps quiet. It sits at the back of the classroom and keeps quiet. Then when work is over, the person sits at the front. It's like, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, and you're mine again. You know. And I think depression talks to you, okay? And I've heard this from people who were addicted to drugs. They say drugs talk to you. So porno talks to you. Depression talks to you. Suicidal ideation talks to you. Anxiety talks to you. Okay. And it tries to convince you that all these things, and it works really hard to convince you to that you're this, you're that. You're not this, you're not that. You're a burden, you're whatever. And you got to in turn fight like hell to say, hey, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna keep rolling. And it's hard, but it's worth it. As I said, I was telling a friend this a while back. I told them, I said, it's hard every day fighting the oppression. And they in turn told me, yeah, but at the end, it's all worth it. At the end, it's all worth it. So, yeah. All right, that's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here. God bless you all. I am gone. See y'all soon.